Things that always come into play, and they either can walk hand in hand, as two wings on the airplane, or they can be two sides of the seesaw, and that is the environmental protection and public access. Because public access, the more people you put on a piece of land, and everybody knows this, the less desirable it is from an environmental point of view. So in order to achieve and maintain the balance on Perdido Key, we have to take our environmentally sensitive land, make sure we preserve that, and we're under federal mandate to do that under the Habitat Conservation Plan. So if we don't do that, then the federal government will come in and say, okay, you've proven that you can't do it, we're going to do it for you. Nobody wants that. So you preserve those very sensitive lands for beach mouse habitat and for Habitat Conservation Plan, and then you maximize the human footprint and the amenities that go with a day to the beach all in one place. So we created the Perdido Key Master Plan. When I say we, this actually predated me as a commissioner, and this was citizen-driven, to create a master plan for the final development of the island that ensures public access, not just the people who live on the island, those of us that are blessed enough to buy and own there, but we are equity holders, but so are people who live in cantonment. They're equity holders as well because that's their beach as well. So there was a purchase made just before I came into office of an old Sundown property. It was a condo that got demolished in Ivan. And promises were made, as politicians often do, where they promise this out of this hand, they're going to do this, and out of that hand, they're going to do that. But the reality is that with a property like the Sundown property, you cannot achieve the goals of habitat conservation and the goals of high-density beach access. The highest and best use of that land is to use it as beach mouse mitigation property. Okay, so I can only squeeze maybe 27 parking spots on there if I was just build it out as a beach access. But using it as mitigation property, I can maximize my access, my parking, and maximize how I build out the other beach accesses for the people. So if you think about it, I mean, it really is just a property that's if you're trying to be an environmental property, focus on the things that are environmental. Trying to make beach access, you focus on those things that make the human experience on the island awesome. I want you to be able to come onto Perdido Key, park your car one time, enjoy the entire day, get a sunburn, drive over that bridge, coming back onto the mainland with your kids saying, that was the best day of my life.